Welcome back everybody here on JustDaZack. What's my continued mission to show you guys an interesting video game almost every single day. This time we are going to have a look at a game called Goobies. Goobies is a survivor-like slash bullet heaven where we are a goob, a blob, and have to survive and fight against other blobs in Goobies with interesting fights so far. I did do a single round to test it out so far, and I'm very much interested to show to you guys. The full game came out like just 2 days ago when I record this, so it's very fresh. As always, if you want to check it out for yourself, link is down in the description. So first things first, options menu. So I turned up the volume a bit. We have 3 sliders, resolution, render scale, and quite a few options. I very much like actually that you can turn down or up the screen shake. I found 25% totally fine. Also, cursor color, I actually changed this. This is not the default setting because I found this easier to see, the red dot. And this is my biggest nitpick actually, because look at all of this, and here in the main menu as well. All these texts are very much see-through. And the brighter the background, the harder this is to read. And I think this is gonna be a problem for some people which have more difficulty reading this. So I think this is definitely an accessibility problem, and I hope that's gonna be fixed later down the road. Also, we have like characters, enemies, items like an encyclopedia, which is not available in the demo. We also have upgrades, meta upgrades, pretty common so far in this kind of genre, also not available in the demo unfortunately. So without further ado, let's go into the game. I do like that apparently you can choose artifacts only for the most experienced GURPS to change up your gameplay. Unfortunately also not available in the demo, but that seems to offer a little bit more replay value. We do, however, have different characters. Last time, and this is the default one, Wiggle Woogle. I mean, look at this Wiggle Woogle, amazing. Wiggle Woogle can choose from 1 extra item upon leveling and up, and the items are generally of better rarity. Oh yeah, that's fun. Also, there's Spinky Winky. Spinky Winky is locked. To unlock Spinky Winky, defeat a total of 7,500 runners. And there's quite a few. Woozy Woozy is locked. To unlock Woozy Woozy, achieve 8,250 in score in a single run. Well, as you can see, I was almost there. Almost. Alright, Bingo Bongos. So I do like the lime. They're silly, they're stupid, dizzy wizzy, but I like it. So let's go with Wiggle Woogle. I have not unlocked anyone else, but I had still some fun with this. So 1 extra choice, better rarity when we level up. So let's go. First off, when you start, I'm actually gonna turn off the mouse movement because I would like to move with the WSD. Let's see, let's try this. And there we go, very general gameplay of this, genre, so to speak. We have HP, we have an experience bar, and enemies are trying to get at us, and we have to, outgrow them, so to speak, to, get as far and survive as long as possible. Toggle stats, what is this? Oh, there we go. We can see even like what we have. I like that very much. Let's turn this on. Also, which kind of choice do we have this time? So tranquilizing mass is a passive. Gain 1 tranquilizing mass, which floats around you and stuns enemies for 1 second and deals 1 damage. Okay, interesting. Sonic Hole, AoE. Release a small sonic hole every 1 second, dealing 1 damage to surrounding enemies. Interesting. Also condensed power. And I guess because they have a color, these have a little bit more rarity and they are, power, so to speak. And these are probably common. This is uncommon or rare or something. And later on there's also, at least I think I saw, like a yellow upgrade, which I think is even more rare. Would be nice to have any indication which is actually which color for what, because every game handles that differently, but that's just... the minest of nitpicks, so to speak. Condensed power. Increase the damage of all AoE items by 15%. Interesting. Girth up. Increase the radius of all AoE items. Oh, man. I mean, these things have a higher rarity, so let's go. Radius or damage? Let's go with radius. Let's try AoE. And you might already see, these are interesting abilities, right? I mean, these 2 are just stat upgrades, but these, okay, you have different numbers which can be upgraded. You can see there's different like levels. You can choose this upgrade these things. And this is what I had on my last one. Let's actually go radius again. So it's not gonna benefit us right now, but it's gonna make every future AoE choice better. On my last one, for example, My main attack did like no damage, but I had like 6 bullets I shot every time, and I was able to get a lot of abilities, upgrades, level upgrades, however you want to call them, skills, weapons, that triggered something when I hit an enemy. And that was a lot of fun. For example, I had a lot of spikes last time. Attacks have a 20% chance of spawning a row of 4 spikes, dealing 4 damage. That got triggered a lot of time last time when I had like 6 bullets that could trigger on this 20% chance. That was a lot of fun. We want to go with the AoE route on this one though. So let's see. The kind regenerate 0.025 HP every 3 seconds and take 5% less damage. I mean, we are maybe gain 1 tranquilizing mass which flows around you and stuns. Okay, this as well is passive. Okay, we don't have AoE, it's all passive. Each critical strike has a 20% chance of causing up to 2 slashes on a closed enemy, dealing 50% of the damage dealt. Up to 2 slashes on a close by enemies, dealing 50% of the damage dealt. Interesting. As you can see, there's a lot of things you have to learn here. Attacks have a 20%. I want to go more. Let's actually take thick hide. Or maybe this floats around you and stuns. No, this is fine. I'm gonna take this. Let's go. A little bit of stun. Can't be too bad. Technically, it's an AoE, I think. We did choose the radius, by the way, right? Let's press tab to have a look. Increase the radius of all AoE items. I mean, this is not an AoE item, but I wonder if the radius where this circle of this one blob maybe is bigger. Not 100% sure. Okay, this is our main weapon right now. Let's see and hope that next time we get something better. Let's shoot a bit. Come on, let's go. Also, yeah, very interesting art style. I do love, I'm gonna show that in a second, when you squeeze through these trees, how the blob moves a bit. I don't know. It really has a lot of personality. So this is red, which supposedly is super rare. I don't know. But let's start from the left. We in total have, by the way, 3 passives, 1 projectile. Enemies have a 10% chance to release up to 2 worms on death, each dealing 3 damage to all enemies it hits. Interesting. Increase your movement speed. Okay, not too shabby. Or obliteration, supposedly highest rarity. Dealing damage to enemies above 95% HP has a 20% chance to deal 25% of that damage again. Dealing damage to enemies above 95%. So if they're essentially at full health, then we have a 20% chance to deal 25% extra damage. Attacks have a 20% chance to splinter 3 times upon impact, dealing 2 damage each. Ah man, I really dissolve for extra XP. No, we're gonna choose something. Let's go with obliteration. Dealing damage, sure, let's go with this. Not quite what I want to do right now. I really would like to have more AoE. Not that happy. And as you can see, we have very common stats. We have damage, by the way, damage multiplier, movement speed, critical strike chance 5%, and critical strike damage, which is 150%, attack speed multiplier, rate of fire, attack range in centimeters, experience multiplier. So there's a lot of stats that we can influence, and I think this game's biggest appeal so far is its very quirky art style, but also definitely the fun weapons and upgrades. This is something I, as someone who has played quite a few of these bullet heaven / SurvivorLike games so far, this was always the thing that stood out to me the most as a negative, actually, when games in this genre just have pure, this is a weapon that deals that much damage, and this is an upgrade that just increases your damage output by 10%, and this also increases your, just pure stat upgrades. Boring. I want to have cool abilities to make some cool, unique builds that go completely haywire. And this game seems to offer that so far. But for now, look at this. AoE, and apparently it's super rare. It's, I mean, shiny. Gain extra damage per HP. Yellow Sapphire, deal more damage the faster you move, 0.2 bonus damage per movement speed. Okay, but yeah, the rare one is the Ghost Blobs, the AoE. Enemies have a 2% chance to convert into Ghost upon death for 5 seconds, dealing low damage to all nearby enemies. Why is this an AoE? Because it's dealing, for 5 seconds, dealing low damage to all nearby enemies. I guess it's that, right? These ghosts. That their damage is just, oh no, we gotta squeeze through here. We still don't really have good weapons so far. Oh, there's the ghost. Oh yeah. I think I had one on my last run and the AoE wasn't that big. So I think that was a good thing. So we really gotta bunk on that. That is definitely our best weapon so far. Ooh, Spirit of Mumza. Attacks have a 1% chance to make you enter a frenzy. During this period of time, deal 20% bonus damage and move 10% faster. Interesting, we don't really have that many. I'm a little bit disappointed. That many AoE items so far, right? Okay, Blubbering. Sorry. Attacks have a 10% chance to throw an arching boomerang, dealing 3 damage to all enemies hit. Attacks have a 20% chance of spawning row of 4 spikes, dealing 4 damage again, or Hailstorm. Attacks have a 10% chance to conjure a Hailstorm of 5, each dealing 6 damage. Maybe this is also you. Let's take the Hailstorm. Sounds funny. What is there on the right side? Was there just a blob? Yeah, look at this blob. What is happening? Okay, I haven't seen that. Oh no, it's trying to get us. This one has HP. Interesting. Let's try to get it somehow. Passive AoE. Nice. Always AoE. Also, still enemy. Oh, fire AoE. Enemies have a 15% chance ignite. What? Enemies have a 15% ignite and AoE fire upon death, dealing 0.5 damage every 0.5 seconds for 1 second. Have a 50% chance ignite. This is weird phrasing, or maybe I just don't understand that. Let's go with a higher rarity goo. Attacks have a 15% chance to conjure 1 homing goo, which seeks out an enemy in range and then exploding a small radius, dealing damage. Okay, let's go with that. Oh man, we took a lot of damage so far, and that's actually not good. So I guess the AoE is the explosion of that blob. Okay, there we go. Passive. Increase your attack range. Splinter. Attacks have a 20% chance to splinter 3 times upon impact, dealing 2 damage each. Spiky disc. Projectile passive. All projectiles deal +1 more damage. Get 1 piercing saw blades around that player that gets launched on enemy hit, dealing 6 damage. Comes back after 6 seconds. I don't know, man. Maybe Splinter. Let's go with that. Oh man, that happened. Oh man. I have to admit, I'm not that happy with our run so far with the items and the powers we have. I thought we would get way more cool AoE stuff. We didn't. That is kind of making us weak. But hey, that's fine. Oh no. Passive Chain Lightning and dealing in damage to 90% has a 10-5% chance to deal 40% of that damage again. The Frenzy thing, let's go 25% chance to spawn a chain of 2 lightning, dealing 5 damage. Sure. Apparently we're gonna go more with the route of triggering something when we hit enemies. Seems like that these abilities are a bit more prominent, maybe in the demo. Passive, gain 2 tranquilizing passes. Interesting. No, let's upgrade the rarity things, right? 35% chance to spawn now 3 lightning. Lightnings dealing 5 damage each. Sure, let's go with that. Okay. Oh, why does this thing keep spawning stuff? Why am I so close to the thing that keeps spawning stuff? I never learn. Oh no, this is bad. Come on, we need some ghosts to spawn. Ow! This is terrible. We took so much damage. And this is only the first map. There is multiple maps. I am not doing good right now. Oh no, stop multiplying. Oh, 1.9. This is terrible. Okay, come on, give me XP, give me something good. Increase the radius. Well, I don't have AoE items, that's the problem. Attacks have a 25% chance to splinter 6 times upon impact, dealing 2 damage. Yeah, let's take this. 6 times seems like the biggest damage increase right now. If that triggers, please just die. I beg of you. Oh no, why did I mess with the big guy here? Gaia. Oh, that's a different boss than last time. Cool. Passive Ruby. All damage dealt has an additional 10% chance to critical strike for 165% damage. All projectiles deal +1 damage. Tranquilizer, dealing damage to full life. All projectiles deal +1 more damage, maybe? Oh, what's happening? Oh, look at these tentacles. I still want to get rid of this elite enemy here. Hopefully. Okay, Blueby has been slain. Blobby. Okay, give me something good. Okay, regain chain, a passive. Your initial attack has a 25% chance to chain up to 1 enemy, dealing 7 damage. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Where's Gaia? Oh, no. Okay, let's try to get out of... Oh, there, that apparently is Gaia. Hello, Gaia. How are you doing? Oh, stop the tentacles. We are dealing like no damage because my abilities I chose are not that good. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's over, I think. No. Okay. Oh, no. Come on, let's dodge. I want to win this. Oh, no. This is not good. And there's some explosive enemies as well. These are that's actually what I lost to last time. These freaking explosions, normal enemies, they are tough if you don't know how to deal with them. Okay, I mean, we're actually dealing okay damage when we get all these splinters to trigger. I guess all these splinters were also projectiles, so they and we can spawn like 6 splinters immediately or something like that, I think. So that would be a quite damage increase with a +1 to every projectile damage we picked up earlier. Okay, come on, please. Don't want to lose against the first boss. Okay, go again. Attacks have a 17% chance to conjure 2 homing goos, which seeks out an enemy in range and then exploding in a small radius, dealing 6 damage. I mean, rarity, AoE, I guess. Okay, Gaia, no. Please not. Oh, there we go. Defeated Gaia with almost no life left. Gaia's impressed by you. Okay, 3 times... Wait, is that what we get? 3 times 10% attack speed? Really? I mean, we had like, I don't know the buff here, but we had like 0.699 before, so that sounds good. Okay, looks like we cleared the area. Now, I think we can survive longer here or proceed to the next level. Let's just go to the next level and see if I can survive any longer here. Ooh, this is also a different map. I think last time I was in level 2, it looked different. I don't know. Oh no, all these exploding balls. This is gonna be my doom stick. Ooh, yes, if that hits. That's pretty cool though. Give me all the XP. I need that. Survivability, maybe some speed. Increase the radius of all AoE items by, again, 15%. Enemies have a 10% chance to explode on death, dealing 6 AoE damage. Oh, rarity AoE. Oh man. Let's try, still try to make this build work, even though I think that effort is in vain. Okay, homing missiles. We're doing okay. I should have gotten more, especially now that we have the 30% attack speed buff from Gaia. I should have done something with that, I think. Oh no! Oh, 0.6. Oh no, look at these running enemies. They look also quirky, I love that. Right, come on. No. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, chain passive. Your initial attack now has a 50% chance to chain up to 2 enemies, dealing 7 damage. Yeah, let's go with that. Chain sounds good. Give me all the XP too, please. Oh no, oh, don't run into enemy. Anything that would increase our survival, like a little bit of healing or so would be nice, actually. Okay, oh no. Oh no, I don't want to die. Not like this. I want to survive and rest. That is actually a thing, now that I think about this. There's no get up, right? There's no story in this game, which is a little bit sad. I would be totally fine, like there's the super evil goo or so, or we are the chosen goo that needs to save the world, something. I mean, it seems like because they're all like dark, maybe there's like the darkness that befalls all goos, something like this. Oh, 75% chance now to chain up to 3 times, dealing 7 damage. That's amazing. And I guess that was either an all clear, like a magnet, maybe. Cool. Okay, some ghosts. Get in there. Oh yes, gimme. We're doing surprisingly fine. Oh no, don't run into these enemies. Famous last words. Oh, it's actually not that bad, guys. Done. Attacks have a 10% chance to conjure a thrust bolt that slows all enemies by 20% and deals 2 damage. All enemies? Like all enemies? Or this at full life? Maybe this obliteration. We need... Oh no, let me get... Oh, please. Just want to get out of here. I mean, the extra damage might be good. Look at these guys, how they look. It's... Oh no, don't click. Or the character moves. Okay, it's fine. Oh no, there's so many. Okay, it's still fine. Yeah, it actually is fine. I'm surprised. Okay, freaking bomb enemies. But it seems like we're lucky. I think last time I got so many more bombs. Because you really have to look out for those guys. When they explode, you don't want to stand there. Okay, it's fine. So I'll pick up all the XP. Yes, please. Okay, projectile passive. Increase your attack speed by 10% again. Where enemies, again, have a 15%... what does that mean? Enemies have a 50% chance to ignite, maybe? An AoE fire upon... I don't understand. Let's take it. I honestly don't understand what this does. But sometimes enemies might... Oh no, ignite. Oh, it's over. It's over. I should have... Oh, it's over. I shouldn't have, score. Also plus 35 for reasons here. I mean, if you care about score, sure, why not? You gotta be faster than that, buddy. Yep. Movement speed also seems to be very important. And some explosions in the background still. Because we still technically have this one orb that is moving in the background, dealing damage. Because that does not seem to be applied to our character, but to its position also. There's still stuff happening in the background. Phew. Wonder if this could increase the score. I think it was 33 when we actually went into this. I don't know. Don't know what the score really does. Yeah, I shouldn't have rendered that much. Then I would have probably survived a little bit longer. But yeah, now we would go and try again and add Goobies to survive even longer. I think it's more on the smaller side, more on the sillier side, but I still think this is a lot of fun because the abilities itself, like, if that will be improved upon in the full game as well, meaning maybe more AoE items, for example. But I love this idea. Okay, I want to make a build that focuses completely on like fast attack speed or so, and then when I hit something, a chance to trigger something that does something, and then something happens, and so on and so on. And I think that's a lot of fun. This is so cool, the abilities and so on. I hope the full game has more, also a little bit more accessibility or so. But for a demo, even though it's on the shorter side and misses still a lot of stuff that seemingly is there at the full game, this is definitely fun. Also, maybe a little bit on the, now that I think about this, well, FX is actually 100%. Wow, I'm surprised. Because the pickup sound from when we picked up experience and when we hit enemies from our weapons, so to speak, wasn't that loud at all, actually. So I'm surprised. But maybe we should go with this. But this is just very nitpicky. I think this game has a lot of potential. It's definitely fun. And I think it's worth to give it a try. But of course, this is only my opinion. Please tell me what you think of Goobies. Tell me what you think of my presentation. Please tell me what you think of my Earth and this. That wasn't even on purpose. Stay awesome. We're gonna see each other in the next video.